Hey guys, how you doing? Carlos Tierney here. Today I want to talk to you about attitude and the importance to understand that attitude determines everything. Anything that you want to experience in life always comes from how your attitude is towards it, as well as the things that you want to try to accomplish in life, whether it be a task, whether it be a project, whatever it is. Your attitude as to how you approach it is going to help you be successful in how you want it to come out. So again, let's talk about a couple situations. So let's say you have a situation where maybe you're at your job or maybe you're at home, and all of a sudden a task is put onto you that maybe you're kind of like, this is not what I was hoping for. This is not what I was expecting. And all of a sudden now you have to you take the attitude of, why do I have to do this? This is not what I'm supposed to do. This is not my assignment. This is not my project, right? And when you have that type of attitude, guys, it makes it a lot harder for you to be as successful as you want to be from it, okay? But if you take the attitude of, if someone puts something on you, they obviously put it on you because they feel you have the experience and you have the capability of doing it. And if you kind of have that reverse psychology to it, guys, it's going to help you take a different attitude towards it, right? If someone gives you something because they feel that you can accomplish it, that's something you should be proud of and kind of respect, that they have that type of respect for you. Now also, let's talk about our kids. If our kids see us and how we approach certain things and our attitude towards certain things, they're going to take that same type of approach. Again, I think it's really important that as parents and as adults around our families that we kind of show more of a positive attitude towards different situations as opposed to a negative attitude, because our kids definitely pick up on that energy. And speaking of kids, I'm going to give you a little story about our program, our martial arts program. Every training block, we have a certain word that we use. Our last training block word was unstoppable. This training block word, we're focusing on the word attitude, because we want every time the students come onto the mat, we want them to really focus on their attitude, for the attitude to be their very best when they come on the mat. A lot of times they may have a difficult time coming to the dojo. Again, that starts with their attitude. It's time to get ready to go train. You know, you got to change that attitude. We can get them to start changing the attitude at home. When they get here, their attitude's going to improve. I'll give you another example. So one of my guys, he came into class one day, and I put a task to the students that was a little bit more challenging, a little bit more difficult. And instead of him having the positive attitude towards, I'm going to do my very best at it because Rich is putting it in front of me, which means he must know that I can do it, he took the attitude of, I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to be my best. And from that moment, he didn't really have a great experience when he was on the mat with us. Come 2 days later, he comes back, his attitude is totally different. He is now prepared, he is now ready, and he takes on it, and he's amazing with the skill that we try to teach him here. Again, because his attitude changed. He came in, he was like, you know what? I didn't perform as well as I should have on that day. When I came back my next day, it would be even better. But just think if he had 2 days of having his attitude in the right place and where it needs to be, what his experience would have been like. So again, guys, I just want to talk to you a little bit about just your attitude and making sure you're trying to have a positive attitude as much as possible, all right, and being careful that as I display my attitude and how I approach things, and if and how I'm doing it in front of my children. Because again, we are their teachers, we are their role models, they're going to look to us for guidance. So if we have a certain way of how we respond to certain things, they're going to turn around and probably respond that same exact way. All right, guys, so again, just remember, attitude determines everything. I want you guys to have a great day, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you.